Greetings, everyone. This is Lyle with West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange here in Savannah, Tennessee. And I hurt myself, as you can see right there. I was loading a tote into the car, and the tote backfired and scratched me. But that's okay. So today, I had a customer come in. He's told me that he did a lot of cleanouts for like houses and stuff. So if a new owner gets the house and there's still a bunch of stuff left in it, then he'll hire somebody to come and just clean everything out. And they basically tell this guy, "Hey, whatever you find is yours. So just clean it." And so he came in with like a bunch of stuff. He had a bunch of costume jewelry. I'm talking like pounds of costume jewelry. And I picked through all of it. I grabbed all of the gold that I can find. And it was good. He also had some coins. And I'm going to show those to you now. These are some of the coins that he had in his little collection of stuff that he finds. And I'm doing this video mostly because even in a small little batch like this, there's a key date in there. And I thought it was pretty cool that just in this little bunch, I found a pretty good key date. And I'm going to search through these guys right now, and we're going to find it. So I'm going to start with the dollars. This is a 1921 Morgan. It's in pretty good shape. There's not much luster to it, but has really good detail. But a 1921 is fairly common. I did tell him that like in the peace dollars, the 1921 was a key date, but I didn't specify that it was the peace dollar that was the key date. So when he saw this one, he said, "Hey, look, it's a 1921." And I was like, "Yeah, oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you that 1921 Morgan is common. 1921 peace dollar is not so common." And he said, "What's a peace dollar?" And I said, "This other one right here. This is a peace dollar. This is a 1922 peace dollar. Again, pretty good shape. Does have some wear in the back." And then this 1923. Both of these are common years. So these guys were just kind of junk silver. Then he had these half dollars. This is a 64 Kennedy, which is pretty common. If my camera would focus. Yeah, I gotta find. There's got to be some way to put the focus, like the center focus. Like I want the center to focus, so that's where the focus concentrates on. But I haven't been able to find that setting. If you know how to get that setting, let me know. But this is a 1964. It's in pretty good shape. This is a 90%er. Then we have this Walking Liberty, 1929. It is a not a key date, pretty worn. This other one right here is also a pretty common date, 1945. It's in better condition than this one. So these guys are pretty common, so more junk silver value on those. Then we had these Mercury dimes and this Rosie right here. So all pretty common. There were no key dates in here. There was one that I kind of thought was close. I think it was this the 1917 right here. But it's I couldn't really tell the mint mark. But they were all common. So more junk silver here. Then we get to the quarters. And I'm sitting here going through the quarters. I'm like, yeah, 34, that's common. A 1950 is common, more junk. And then I said, whoa, 1940. Let's see if it's the key date. 1940, and you can see the D, 1940D. This is one of the key dates for the Washington quarter. And just in that little pile of stuff, as you can see, just in this little pile, there was a key date. Not the best key date of the series, but key date nonetheless. This one is sought after. This is, I'll get a few bucks out of this one compared to just selling it at junk silver value. So these will go into one of these guys. So I can know that I've already looked through it. And these guys, the ones that are in here, when I put the stuff into junk silver bins, I'll throw these in there as well. And if they're inside a plastic case, it basically tells me, hey, you got to price this thing and put it out. So they go. And then there was these last two Washington quarters. Nothing to them. Junk silver value. Which the premiums are getting really ridiculous on these things. APMEX, I think, had it at close to 26, 27 times face. So, and all of the stuff's delayed. Like they're trying to keep up with demand, but it's just there's so many people buying, which is it's crazy. We're in a pretty good time right now for silver. So yeah, let's I got the Sigma. Let's go ahead and test these guys because I don't think I tested them when he was here. Usually when I have a client that has a lot of stuff, he was here for a few hours. Like it was a few hour ordeal that we were doing all of that scrap gold and then these coins. He had other coins too. He had a lot of foreign stuff, and he had a lot of other odds and ends things that he didn't want to sell. So this was just what I ended up picking up from him. So let's get the Sigma ready. And I think we're going to use let's use the pre-1900 setting. Which, let's go with the next pre-1945. And let's see what happens. Let's start with these guys right here. That one's good. That's good. You know how often I check stuff, I never really get a hold of sitting here and then listening to them clank together as I'm checking. The life of a coin shop owner. Which I'm having a great time doing this. I really wish I can do this forever. This is a 1964. Let's see if we can change the setting. As you can see, it's pretty close to the edge. Let's see if changing the setting to the pre-60 gives us a better reading. A little bit better. So sometimes when you don't get good readings on the Sigma, I'll go ahead and change the setting around. Like these guys right here, these Mercuries might not test good. See, like this one, because this one's a 36, and the Sigma's not recognizing it at the 1960 coin. So let's go to 1945. See if that one does it. And there we go. That's good. This one is bad. It's saying no good. So we'll go back to that one. We got this one. That one's good. So this one's a 19. This is the 1917. It's saying no good. It's a little off. So let's change the setting to the pre-1900s. And let's see if it does it. Yep, there we go. And then we got these quarters that are left. I'm just keeping it on the pre-1900 setting. Let's get to these guys right here. The shield quarters. Everything looks to be good at the pre-19 setting, pre-1900. But let's go to 45 and see if we get a better reading. And it's about the same. This one's right on it. That one's a little off, or not a little off, but a little to the right. So that's good. So these are all good. All of these coins are good. Now let's check this 1940 key date. And it's good. Right on the money. So yeah, all of these guys ended up being good. It was a nice little collection that the guy had. Hopefully he does more cleanouts and finds some more stuff and brings them on in. That's always good. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and like, subscribe, leave me some comments. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you next time.